at home, then we wouldn't have like all this Batman to talk about.
We have so much Batman,
A lot of Batman.
Batman.
All right, hello, Batman.
Welcome. A lot of Batman this week.
Welcome everyone to the Planet Comics Facebook and YouTube channel, the Planet Comics Facebook pages, and the Comic Talk / Planet Comics YouTube channel.
Hello.
I am Tyler, and this is Lance, and we have
Lance.
a lot of books.
A lot of Batman.
A lot of Batman.
Just a lot of Batman this week.
But understandable. I'm like not even like we don't even have time to do like a wacky banter before we're going.
we gotta
just kind of hit right into it.
So we got a stack of DC books. It is thick this week.
Like I think Marvel's actually puny in comparison to the
To
others.
DC Day, yeah.
Yeah, like DC overpowers like even indies. Like a lot of these are just variant covers. So
Indies are never even fair though. We have so many indies all the time.
yeah, so like really, it's just DC that overpowers everything. So
That's true.
we are going to start off. There we go. I was waiting for our number one. That's all I was.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
1 minute, 2 seconds in. We're starting with Batman.
Batman number 125. A new era begins.
Written by my boy Chip Zdarsky.
Now I know. Yeah, you love.
I do love Chip Zdarsky. I haven't read this book yet, but I love Chip Zdarsky. Great writer. Has a great Daredevil run. And has that new book, Public Domain, that came out last week.
Oh, that book was good too. I read that.
It was fire.
And I had a chance to read this. I love Tim Drake. Batman, Tim Drake.
Yeah.
I know, like, Tim Drake probably we should go past.
He should probably not be Robin anymore.
He probably shouldn't be Robin anymore. But there's not a super great alternative. Ramel, there we are. There's my boy.
Yeah, Ramel.
We got a lot of variants for you. So while I'm showing off this, talking about it, we have that one. We got the Jim Lee variant. Very cool. We have.
It's like a cool version of a sketch cover.
Yeah, it's basically a cool, like, so you can, get a sketch cover. But also, it doubles as a Batman cover. It's
Exactly.
very nice.
It's a Batman sketch cover.
Yeah. As opposed to like just a white cover that says Batman.
It's just Batman up in big bold letters on the top.
We got this variant that shows off Catwoman. She's in the backup story in this.
I was saying.
So not only do you have Chip Zdarsky writing Batman, you have Chip Zdarsky writing Catwoman.
And they're broken up.
Yeah. They're on a break.
No, they're not on a break anymore, bro.
They're on a break.
They're broken up.
They're on a break.
It's over.
They were on a break.
It's not happening. They're not getting married, dude.
They were on a break. Well, what about Batman Catwoman?
That does not count, dude. That is
Not-
Black Label.
That is not canon.
That is on a different earth.
Here is another Batman cover. Yeah.
More Batman.
And that's all for box standard Batman. But yeah, as I was saying, Tim Drake probably shouldn't be Robin right now.
No, he should definitely probably go on to be his own thing, like Red Robin.
Like Red Robin, but that name wasn't good. The look was good.
No, the look was great though. He looked like Captain Falcon.
He did. Yeah, I always compare him to Space Ghost.
He did look like Space Ghost.
It's like the smooth cowl.
But it's also like the best look we've had for Tim.
Yeah, but like also like the dynamic between Bruce and Tim is so good that
That's
I
because
almost like.
Tim is just the best. I love him.
Yeah, I mean he's best Robin, hands down best Robin. I love Dick Grayson. Nightwing's one of my all-time favorite. As far as best Robin, Tim.
I was like Robin, like Nightwing, like Dick Grayson's better as Nightwing.
Yeah.
But like Tim Drake's just the best Robin.
Oh yeah. Up next we have only one single copy left of Batman Killing Time #5, and it's the B cover. Yeah, we don't featuring Batman
He's killing
fighting.
some time.
He's killing some
He's
time.
killing-
He's killing some soldiers. Just kidding. This is not Batfleck. Batman don't kill.
Batman does not kill. No,
He kills time, but he doesn't kill people.
I say he's pushing time.
He's
Putting time away at Arkham.
he's putting time away. I haven't.
Uh,
I need to get around to reading this.
I have no clue what Killing Time's about, and I did not know that was a thing. I was like, how many Batman stories can DC fit into like the catalog before people just get sick and tired of it? Apparently, a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's like 45 different Batman stories right now, and people are still eating it up on.
I mean, there are people like this. I've like talked about how like, man, boy, it's a lot of Batman. But then someone will come in and they'll have every Batman book on their pulls.
I said, wait, we make jokes about the X-Men.
Yeah.
Batman.
Katie once described X-Men as the Batman of Marvel, and vice versa. The Batman is the X-Men of Speaking of Batman, you like Batman? Here's what do you think about Tim Burton Batman 89 #6.
He also kills people.
Yeah, that Batman does.
I say he put a bomb on somebody, pushed him off a building.
And then he smiled about it.
Yeah, he's a sociopath, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like he just ripped like Joker off that helicopter.
He did do that. He did.
He totally intentionally murdered the Joker.
All I'm saying, dude, is that people talk about backflip, and don't get me wrong, he shouldn't be killing. But that Batman kills too.
That Batman definitely kills too. But what it's exciting about this one is like this is the sequel, basically. What if Tim Burton had written Batman Forever? So Tim Burton's take on Harvey Dent on Two-Face, and if you remember, Billy D. Williams was cast as Harvey Dent in the first Tim Burton Batman movie, and
He
the plan was always for him to become Two-Face, and for the messed up part of his face, for the acid burn part, to be white. So then you would have like half black, half white, and that was going to be a really cool dynamic that we never got to see. You can see it drawn here, and it's really you get to see also what Tim Burton's idea of Robin would have been. Not Tim Drake or Dick Grayson, a whole new original character as Robin.
Say it. This is our variant cover,
It is.
right? I don't know how Ken is going to be after Flashpoint or after, the Flash 2023.
After the Flash, the movie.
If it ever actually comes out.
Well, it's already not canon now, technically, because as
Oh.
much as we like, as different as they are, Batman Forever and Batman Robin are still the same universe.
They are.
Same Alfred, same Commissioner Gordon.
But then it's also a different.
It's a different guy playing Batman, but it's still the
It's a
same.
different guy playing Batman. It's also a different guy playing Two-Face, and
Yeah,
it's. They might as well be in separate universes, but they're supposed to be the same.
they're
one,
supposed to be in the same.
like Batman.
Yeah, you like Batman? What about future
Like
Batman?
Batman.
Here's Batman Beyond Neo Year.
It's like Iron Man Batman.
It's like
We had Iron Cat, now we got Iron Bat.
yeah, Iron Bat.
There you go.
That sounds like the worst thing ever to me. I would be so miserable if they had an Iron Bat book.
Iron Bat.
That's what's gonna if we ever get like remember Amalgam Comics
I do remember Malcolm Comics.
when Marvel and DC fused. If
Was
they
it,
ever,
wasn't it Batman and Captain America, though?
no, it was Batman and Wolverine.
Oh, it was Batman and Wolverine. Oh, yeah, because that was like Marvel's trade. That was during the 90s, wasn't it?
And if if they did it again, if they ever did it again, it would absolutely be
100%. No
yeah,
doubt.
it would absolutely be Iron Bat. That's what they would do.
They do Iron Bat.
Here's our one variant for that.
Who doesn't love steampunk Batman, really?
Steampunk Batman.
That's what it is.
I just noticed that one for some reason has a League of Super Pets ad in the bottom left hand
I
corner.
noticed that too whenever I was unpacking it. I was like, this is beautiful art. And it's just the League of Super Pets, which is just DC's version of
Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life of Pets, exactly. It's just DC's Illumination film.
Speaking of DC movies, did you know that the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change? Because it is, with Black Adam coming, but don't be fooled. This is not a The Rock Black Adam comic. This is a
What do you mean
Justice-
that's The Rock? What are you talking
Well,
about?
that is The Rock.
That's
but I
goofy.
mean, this is actually the Justice Society Files, Hawkman #1. So what they're doing is
a 3-issue miniseries.
yeah, in the Black Adam movie, in which the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is going to change, Black Adam will be fighting the Justice Society, and so these are going to be each Justice Society member will be receiving tie-in issues such as this one to give themselves more backstory.
It's issue 1 of 3. Technically, it's issue 1 of 1, but they're still going to give you 3 Justice Society files. That being Hawkman, Cyclone, and then Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate, the one I'm most excited
Oh, and there's 4. Sorry, there's also Atom Smasher.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
he's a
That's the variant cover. Shows off our new Hawkman suit.
he's a good Hawkman. He's
I'm
a
not
good
gonna lie to
Hawkman.
you, man. I don't think there's been any bad Hawkman costume in live action. Even
That's
Smallville looks like one of the best costumes in that show.
And Smallville notoriously has like one of the worst costumes ever.
Because there's a bunch of like $5.
Dude, remember Cyborg's look in Smallville?
Dude, it's barely even he's not a cyborg. He just has a little micro SD card in his finger.
It's just a dude.
USB charger.
It's just a dude wearing a silver hoodie,
it is.
and he's cyborg.
It's the same thing with Aquaman though. He has it's like a dude with an orange hoodie who just jumps in the water and can hold his breath for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
Like that's Aquaman. The Flash can run a little bit fast with a red hoodie on.
that was a nice little detour talking about movies. But do you like Batman?
Oh, I love Batman. How about more future Batman?
How about alternate universe Batman, Thomas Wayne Batman, the star of Flashpoint Beyond, #3 of 6. This series is actually as tired as I am of Flashpoint Beyond. No, or not Flashpoint Beyond. As tired as I am of a
Flashpoint in general.
as a whole, it gets used a lot, and it's not particularly one of my favorite DC events, although it was very good. I'll never forgive what they took from me.
you think about with
They took post-crisis universe from DC away from me.
well, they give us Rebirth eventually.
Yeah, I'll never forgive them for that.
Well, then Rebirth led into the.
Mhm.
Anyway, right now DC is good because we got Batman, Flashpoint Beyond.
Yeah, so as what I was saying was, as tired as I am of Flashpoint, this miniseries has been incredible.
It's been really good. I have really enjoyed this miniseries. If you want to see just this dude be like, dude, I don't even care. None of us are real.
Mhm.
That is all Thomas Wayne is.
Yeah, Thomas Wayne is like he's in a universe that has long since been destroyed. Like he's like, I don't know why I'm back here or why this is a thing, but screw it. None of you people are real. None of this should be happening. I don't care. I'm just gonna get out of here.
He just he was already pretty bad.
Mhm.
Like we're talking, this is our second variant cover. I think that's cover B.
Yep.
As you see, it's got Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing looking over him in the background.
Both are key players in this issue as well.
Indeed, they are, because nothing's real, but everything's real to them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like honestly, dude, the Flashpoint universe, even though I think it should have ended with Flashpoint, I gotta say, man, it has become one of the most fleshed out and thought out universes.
I just want to point out, I think we are having some wonderful technical difficulties. Not
I've
on the
noticed
iron,
that too.
Yeah,
I've noticed that we get like 4 people come in at once, and they all
and
just
then they
leave.
all drop to 0. And
So-
I don't know if anyone's having problems because Ramel came in, got 1 book, and then just
So-
saw Jody's in here. Yeah, so like Jody's here, and it's not telling me
that
that
Jody's actually here, but
it says we have 0 people, but Jody popped in for a comment. Just saw Top Gun, excellent. So I'm on here now. Oh man,
oh, there you go.
I haven't
Hey,
seen
we
Top
saw
Gun
Top Gun.
I haven't seen Top
You
Gun.
haven't seen Top Gun?
I've worked Top Gun
I forgot about that. I've also worked Top Gun. I've seen it 3 times.
3. I don't, man. Imagine having a day off, not me.
I have 2 days off.
Ramel
a week.
is here. Okay, so the glitch is it just not telling us.
It's just not telling us who's here and who's not. All right,
Yeah,
that's cool.
the glitch is on our end. I'm just not saying that we have 0 people watching. Good to
Sick.
know.
That's good.
Also, Thomas was freaking me out. So I don't know if Thomas is in here, but he's been quiet today. I'm like, oh no. We had-
Thomas, where are you, bro? Come on, you gotta
we
play
get
Batman.
We get relied on you
We
people.
got a
man.
lot of Batman, dude.
Man, speaking of Batman, what about Batman's arch enemy, the Joker?
The Joker. Let's go. Finally,
Finally, we get to talk about the Joker.
this is issue 15 of 15. It's the finale.
Is it 15 of 15 or 15 of 16?
15 of 15. This is the finale.
Oh, okay. So, and what the Joker has happened with the Joker is it will be continuing, but it's now switched on to a seasonal basis. So,
In other words, another volume basis for your comic fans.
yeah. Well, yeah, as Lance and I talked about, they like to say seasons nowadays. Like, I
I
bought Static season 1 yesterday.
Comics like to say seasons, and then movies like to say chapters.
Yeah.
Like not
That's where
movies,
we're
like,
going.
Books and movies like to say chapters now. I'm like, you guys cannot pick which ones you like.
Like, comics were volumes for, like, a million years, and then randomly they were just like, nah, why don't we move to seasons now? Because that'll get new people in. So
you
we
gotta
have
have seasons, dude.
so this is the end of the Joker season 1, and so
This
here's
is
some
this is the
variant.
Killing Joke, but modernized with an iPhone.
What if Killing Joke, but he had an iPhone
What
instead?
if- that's the
He's
only
like, this is
difference.
going on my TikTok, Batman.
Batman, I'm gonna post to my Instagram live.
He Instagram lives.
Shooting Barbara Gordon.
Oh no!
Oh, it takes us one bad day, Batman.
Use the hashtag one bad day. Pull a Joker, please. We got you, ML. I like the snow globe variant too.
Oh, it's like the snow globe variant. It's like,
This
I just
one-
imagine Joker coming in there like, this week's mass shooting is sponsored by BetterHelp. Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
But us, Raid Shadow Legends.
It just starts going. Ramel's stack is getting huge, bro. We gotta get another pool box for us.
Yeah, we're about to be on box number 3 of Hermel's pulls. I'm gonna put them somewhere else until
So-
we're done.
We're speaking of we're talking about Batman, right? Do you like women Batman? Women Batman villains?
Whoa, yeah, absolutely.
He's got Poison Ivy.
Yo, is this the ladies segment? No, it's still DC.
No, it's still the Batman segment actually.
It's still the Batman segment.
There's more Batman too.
We had a Black Adam intermission, and then it was time
Wait,
for
you had to split it up a little bit.
Yeah, I had to. But this Poison Ivy run's been good. It's just I love good villain. As much as I love,
I like it when they actually write villains as villains.
yeah, I like
Like, it's pretty cool.
we have a ton of variants for Poison Ivy, by the way.
Like right now, they're actually writing Deathstroke as just a full-fledged villain instead of like,
Yeah,
well, I killed a baby one time, but I'm kind of a good guy now.
but I do cool things.
What are you talking about? No,
I'm a
you
good
killed-
person.
You killed an infant Black Man. Yeah, I'm calling it Black Manta, dude. I like
Still-
Aquaman, but I'm still salty about that.
Still something about Black Manta being a.
Anti-hero, dude. He killed an infant.
Yeah,
He killed an infant.
but he's cool.
I don't care.
You saw him in the Aquaman movie. He was cool.
He was cool. He had one fight scene and he got paralyzed, but
Yeah.
outside of that, he was pretty dope.
We got some pricey variants for Poison Ivy as well. So
I do not think I picked up my pricey variants.
I don't think we had any this week for you. It was only Indy and DC.
Okay, you
Yeah.
talk about that. I mean, like, sure.
Just go double check. Here is our price. One of our pricey Poison Ivy variants. That sticker is hard to read. It is $19.99. Actually, very good art though. I mean, Poison Ivy has some of the best covers like in like the current drop list. I think like the Pride cover for Poison Ivy was really good. And then we also have our super pricey variant, $39.99 for Poison Ivy. It's really like there's the mushrooms, those rose petals.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's like it's all kind of foliage. It's got some leaves, got some mushrooms here. I just love a good eco terrorist Poison Ivy.
Who doesn't love a? I like in the Harley Quinn show. She's like, I'm not a villain, dude. I don't want like humanity to kill the.
Yeah,
kill
she's
the Earth.
like-
no, you're
Which is
you're the worst of the worst.
that's the best way to keep because like Poison Ivy is one of those that makes a good point. So it's just
Yeah.
like, well, how do we keep her as a villain? She goes from being like, oh, I just don't want the planets to die to being like, not only do I want the plants to not die, I want the humans to die.
Because the humans are ruining the planet, and honestly, it works either way.
Yeah.
I like either way, honestly. They're pretty cool.
Next up is a big one for DC.
I
That's
thought you were
so
going to save this
exciting.
for last.
Nah, I just didn't think about it when I made the stack. So now we're putting
See,
it
I
in the
thought that
middle.
stack out.
We have Dark Crisis number 2. I gotta make an indie stack, man. It's a lot of work. A lot of indies. But yeah, Dark Crisis number 2. We both read this.
I just
So
finished it.
good.
It's so good. This DC has definitely delivered what they've been promising with a Nightwing versus Deathstroke rematch.
Oh man, yeah. Even
Finally,
depicted on the cover here too as
DC has
Titan
been
Power.
hyping this up for a long time. They're like, guys, we're finally gonna do the thing again.
Yeah, they're like it's coming. Right, like Nightwing versus Deathstroke. We're doing
It's
it.
just another thing where I'm like, Deathstroke is just the worst.
He's the worst person.
Like, I don't know if you guys read Dark Crisis number 1, but if you did, I mean, like, he's killing children, man. He does not care anymore.
Oh yeah,
He's over it.
He's over it. Here are some of our variants. We have this one only for $11.99, showing off the new Trinity of John Kent.
It's one of those cases
Yara
where less
Flor.
is more, dude.
Yeah,
It's good.
really simplistic. I love it. And I still love that Batman still has to take up majority.
Even the
of
Dark
the space.
Crisis, like, majority focuses on.
It's like John's like one of the main
I'll
characters.
say it's
of
like
Dark
John and
Crisis.
Nightwing, and this dude's been in 2 panels.
Yeah, same with Yara Flor. She's been in like 2 panels.
I'll say she's been in 2 panels too, but I mean, I'm sure they have the whole thing's about legacy, you know.
Yeah.
And now, I love Black Adam. He's like, I'm better than you all.
Yeah, Black
Especially in
Adam.
this issue, he's like, I've had enough of all this. I'm done.
And here's our $30 variant showing off Deathstroke in the aftermath of some of the events that here. Pull Dark Crisis, please. We got you, Ramel. Yeah, and this is I like this cool shot of him just screaming in agony as perhaps the
wonder
darkness is
it's the
taking
great
over.
No, dude, this whole thing with Dark Crisis, dude, and Slade Wilson. Number one, I love that suit.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but like the sleeveless jacket with no mask, it just shows his face.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty metal. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm gonna try to stay with up on those ones. It's not gonna work.
Nope.
I tried. Anyway, we have another variant for Dark Crisis showing off our new Batman and Wonder Woman, if you will.
I'll take that.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm just showing him what he's got.
Yeah.
And my personal favorite variant.
Oh, so good. This is a reference to the very first time that the Justice Society of America ever crossed over with the Justice League of America. And if you look up that old cover, it's the same thing with them looking through a crystal ball and whoa, it's another team of superheroes.
Whoa, they're from the past. Ooh. I mean, like, you know, the Justice League are dead.
Yeah.
And everything, and the Justice Society are probably dead because they're old. But it's still it's a great cover.
Jay Garrick is definitely around in the Flash run.
Oh no, Jay Garrick's fine. I don't know. That man is like in Young Justice, he turns 99 and he's still kicking.
Yeah,
He's still running around alien planets like finding people.
I'm definitely expecting the Justice Society because they shouldn't be dead. I'm expecting them to pop up in later issues of Dark Crisis.
I would love to see Iron Man.
All right, yeah, Iron Man's sweet. Up next, we have only one copy each left of Nubia, Queen of the Amazons, as shown here on cover A.
Issue 404.
Yeah, featuring no, this is 204. Yeah, we only halfway through this miniseries. This is a Hawk Girl to the rescue. Good old Shira Hall, or what was her name?
I have no clue.
Kendra Saunders.
Kendra, that's what it was.
Yeah, you watch Legends of Tomorrow. You remember that first season where
I watched Legends.
her
I watched
and Hawkman
Flash.
tanked the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the Flash where her and Hawkman tanked that whole crossover. I watched Legends where her and Hawkman tanked the entirety of season 1. They deserve better, dude.
They deserve better. They're good characters. It's just confusing backstories, and I love this variant.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but she used to work at a coffee shop.
Oh, she was a barista before.
She was a
all
barista,
that. Before I can't.
She
Forgot all about it.
Yeah,
Pull
she's
Nubia,
here.
please. We got you, Mel. All right, that's the end of Nubia. Moving on to
We're jumping across the multiverse now.
the Multiversity Teen Justice. So this is still our Earth 11 story, featuring the Earth 11 gender bent versions of our Young Justice characters, but now introducing Raven. So this is the first time we've ever had a male Raven.
I think that is I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but a male Raven. I don't know why they had to give him a sleeveless shirt, sleeveless jacket. But I mean, like, you know what? Why not?
It's the equivalent of current normal Ravens, like leggings.
Yeah,
Like that. He's got the guns up.
He's gonna have the big guns.
Yeah.
I don't think Raven does much fist fighting, but I mean, maybe in this universe he does.
Yeah.
That's our variant cover for it. That's our Pride cover, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it is a Pride cover, but it's not like designated as one. Because
Marvel's still doing Pride covers.
Are they?
Yeah, I have one in the stack. We'll get there though.
We're almost there. I can't Can't believe Marvel's still doing Prodigy. Yeah, so this is our
I think it's because the book got pushed back.
This is
Regardless, though,
non-binary speech there that takes place that is featured in Earth 11.
I cannot remember the name.
I can't either. I've only read one book that they were in, and it was Future State, so it was a while ago. But now they're in that book.
I gotta say, bro, I'm happy that Future State's not a thing.
Yep.
Anyway, like Batman.
Last but not least, you like Batman? What about DC versus vampires?
You see, it's Detective Comics versus vampires.
It's Detective Comics versus vampires. You know,
Detective Comics is Batman.
Detective Comics is Batman.
It's Batman.
Never
That means
forget.
it's Batman versus vampires.
Pull Team Justice, please. We got you.
I'm pretty sure Batman's been a vampire at least 3 times now, including
Yes.
this miniseries.
including this miniseries, and the main villain in which
My
spoiler,
boy.
Dick Grayson.
Oh my god.
Can't believe he was the main villain the whole time.
Also, the art of
Tragic.
this book is so great.
Oh, it's who is it? Otto Schmidt, right? Yep.
Otto Schmidt.
Otto,
yeah.
It is Otto Schmidt. Otto Schmidt's like one of the best. Like I see like his work just on social media all the time. He's super good.
It's vibrant. It's colorful. It's sharp.
Everyone jokes that she's like, if you want to have attractive characters in your book, you got Otto Schmidt to draw. And like everyone will be beautiful.
Everyone did. It's our variant cover for that. I was just flipping through right
I
there.
can't even tell who
That is Harley Quinn.
is it.
Yeah, that is Harley Quinn's Dale. I had to make sure.
I couldn't even tell. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little-
it's very dark. It's a very dark
Annabelle
cover,
has
but look,
also-
she's a vampire. She's gonna bite somebody.
I thought she was a vampire killer.
well,
But she was
she's a
depicted in
vampire
DC vs. Vampires one
She's a
shot.
vampire now, dude.
And-
She-
And that is going to do it for our DC segment, which then we'll take it over to Lance.
All right, so this is our Marvel segment. Our Marvel segment, one Star Wars issue. So this is our Star Wars segment, and we're gonna have the Holocron Legacy, aka the Galactic Star Cruiser
This is-
lore guide.
This is your lore guide for the ride at Disney World.
Yeah, it's not a ride, dude. It's a motel.
For the hotel at
For the
Disney
hotel,
World. Was
yeah.
that hotel like a flop?
Anyway, so this is no, I said Holocron, dude. I've been saying it the whole time.
I've been saying Holocron the whole time. You're right.
I
It's the
just realized.
Holocron.
It's the Halcon.
No, it's the Halcyon?
It's the Halcyon. Halcyon. Oh my god. Oh, I'm embarrassed now. Anyway,
I did the same thing. I said Holocron, then I said Holocron.
I love seeing my boy Hondo Onaka. Just a great dude.
Oh, Matthew's here. Looks like we're getting back
Oh,
on.
Matthew.
Now on to the big boy books, Megamind Marvel. Oh, come on, Matthew.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't be
man.
burying my DC like that. Love
Matthew
it, come
gets
on,
it.
you can't do that to me.
I mean, who doesn't love to see Maz Kanata and Lando team up? You know, that's
I
our
forgot
favorite
Maz Kanata existed.
cover. Maz Kanata does in fact exist.
And I like that movie.
I like the movies she's in.
Yeah.
And now you have just the most unlikely trio, legitimately.
Is
You
this
got-
Hondo?
It's Hondo,
Lando?
Maz, and Lando.
They should cut Maz out and then replace it with another character that has an O at the end of the name. So they're all Hondo, Lando, and like in the Mandalorian, you got
And Mando.
Hondo, Lando, and Mando.
Oh my
That's
god.
a triple threat that I want.
That's a triple threat. I don't know, man. That whole thing right there, they could probably take over the galaxy. It's the Lord of the Galactic Star Cruiser, and I know that sounds cash grabby, but it's pretty decent. I like it. I enjoy it. I think it's fun.
And it's also way less expensive than spending time at the.
Galactic Star Cruiser. But I definitely recommend picking up the
Yeah.
book, especially if you like, you want to see a little bit more of the sequel trilogy lore, which, I like the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so up next we have, once again, for the third week in a row, New Fantastic Four.
Lance, this is the third week in a row you've shown us New Fantastic Four
And that
number
means
one.
that next week is going to be New Fantastic Four number 2.
So for some reason, Marvel they put out the one shot that was all the original stories. Then they made a new one. Actually, it's the fourth week. Yes,
It's the fourth week in a row. This is a month.
it's been
straight.
a month straight because they keep releasing variants of
book.
this, and we keep getting variants of it after it already released.
Because we had the extended issue is what it's technically called, but it's
A trade.
a trade.
Yeah.
We had the mini trade pretty much of the original New Fantastic Four, which is just 3 issues put together. Then we had the new story that takes place during that time. And that last week we had two separate variants, and now we have this variant. It's a good variant.
I can't wait for next week when we get to talk about the New Fantastic Four number one yet again.
I cannot wait. I'm not going to talk about it that much because we've already been over this.
And
New
Ramel's
Fantastic Four, you got it, Ramel.
Ramel's like, man, I wish I could have gotten all these at once, but
Sorry, Ramel. You can't. The beggars can't be choosers, man. So up next we have Sabretooth, number 5 out of 5. Is this variant?
Yep.
God. No, this is the.
no, it is.
That's
Yep.
the variant.
The other one, this one is.
Oh, that's the
cover.
main one. Here it is.
This
All
actually
right.
does cover too.
So this is the best cover. This is Sabretooth, the finale of his miniseries, where he's just going around being a terrorist undercover.
Is he? No, probably not.
All right.
Is he smart enough to be a terrorist?
Dude, he's You know, Sabretooth's pretty smart, dude. He was in wars, dude.
I guess terrorists aren't like necessarily smart, are they?
I'll say
Usually, there's just kind of like one punch destruction.
yeah, they can't. I mean, that's all Sabretooth's doing. He's just a menace. He's just a menace.
It's just like mutants live peacefully on Krakoa, and then Sabretooth's like, "Yo, what up? I'm just gonna start calling people."
It's like peaceful.
No.
Peaceful.
I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
Look at this one.
Yo, that one's crazy.
This one's weird. It's cool. It's fire.
Is it? Well, it is fire. Correct.
It is in fact fire because
It
he's
is,
on
in fact.
fire. All right. So speaking of finales, so this week is actually just a week of finales. Now I'm going through this. All right. So the finale, the unfortunate final chapter of Strange Academy for this one because Bentley's coming back.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the finale today. At least this
current
first
run.
This first run. They're going to appear in something else. We have no clue what yet though. But Marvel's made it very apparent that this is not the end for our Strange Academy friends,
Interesting.
and it's better than Titans Academy.
Very true.
All right.
Very true.
Because I actually enjoyed this book,
Titans Academy was rough.
and this book is pretty enjoyable. Anyway,
It was pretty enjoyable. It's officially over.
anyway, technically it's not over until tomorrow.
Mm.
So, more finales. Thank God. What if Miles Morales number 5 of 5? You get to see all the variants in our main Miles Morales right there.
And our
1610.
favorite variant, the internet's favorite variant of Miles
by
Morales
Odin's Fade.
by Odin's Fade. It's Miles Morales, but Thor.
He's Thor.
Romel's got Strange Academy.
Am I allowed to talk about how I actually feel about this since it's over?
You sure are.
All right, it's bad. This story is not fun. I did not enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was very bad, especially that Thor issue was a standout.
It's almost like legendary how not great that Thor issue was.
This is our this is the action figure variant.
Yeah.
It exists. Up next we have Legion of X, a book I actually like. This is not finale because it's only issue 3.
We're done with the finale segment.
I have no clue what is going on because I haven't been able to read this issue yet. Because this book has been mainly about like a police force, like a police force of X-Men going around through the different like areas, like the dimension that they're in, then that Legion created, and then Krakoa and then Mars. They're going through those 3 areas like policing, and now there's a giant teddy bear in the back. No clue what's going on there.
Is Nightcrawler like the main character of this run?
It's kind of hard, but yeah, pretty much.
I mean, Nightcrawler's sweet. So
Nightcrawler's like he's the leader of the team at least. Up next, we have the variant edition. The variants of Legion of X are always great because they always have something to do with Juggernaut.
they do. Yeah, I heard. I keep hearing that Juggernaut's like the standout.
He is, dude. He's great. I love him because he's not a mutant. So he's Professor X's half brother.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I'll let you on Krakoa. This is our Hellfire Gala variant. You can see Havoc on there, looking fly as ever.
Yeah.
You know, I am personally collecting the Hellfire Gala variants. I love them, dude.
Is Havoc still in continuity? Is that still Scott Summers' brother?
Yes.
Good.
All right, so up next we have, not branded under the title of Destiny of X, we have the Excellence number 5. This is just your stereotypical teenage book, and it feels really weird with the rest of the X-Men line. If
Like
you
out of place.
not in a bad way though, it's refreshing to me. Like I quite enjoy this run.
It's the only X book I believe that's not connected to Destiny of X.
It is the only X book that's running right now. Yes, that's not connected. Like even Sabretooth is connected to Destiny of X because Destiny of X, if you don't know, is all about them colonizing Mars, and it is leading to.
Romel specifically wanted the Hellfire cover.
You got it, man. Destiny of X is leading specifically to the Hellfire Gala, and the Hellfire Gala number 2 is leading into the Judgment Day because Judgment Day is coming. If you guys didn't know,
Yeah, it's coming.
it's coming. All right, I don't know when, but this is our variant cover for Excellence. Really great stuff, you know. Up next, we have King Conan number 6. I forgot King Conan had his own line.
Yep.
King Conan, he's a classic character.
Well, this is a miniseries too.
This is a miniseries?
66. It's over.
Oh, dang, it is over.
Yep.
Oh, this is a variant we don't have anymore.
We used up all the main covers. Went to pulls.
I was gonna say, don't worry though. Conan is not completely gone from all right now. He's currently with the Savage Avengers. All right, so up next we have one of my most anticipated of this week, Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor number 2. Jane Foster is not Thor right now. She's real Mjolnir as Valkyrie because she's worthy.
Because corporate synergy.
Corporate synergy, because guess what's coming out in 2 days?
In 2 days.
2 days.
So
Thor Love and Thunder. Me and Tyler get to watch it tonight.
We'll be watching it tonight.
Because we work at a movie theater.
Pull.
I love it, dude.
I do too. Conan, we got you, Ramel.
Dude, I love Jane Foster as Thor.
She's great.
Like everything about, don't get me wrong, I love Thor Odinson,
Mhm.
right? Like those two, but equal. Like it's like the Kate Bishop thing where I love both Hawkeye. I love both of them as Hawkeye equally. I love both these guys as Thor equally.
It's one of those things where, like, when you really look at, because was Jane Foster Thor all new, all different?
That was all new, all different.
That would, like,
was it Marvel now? I think it was all new, all different.
because I feel like that era. Oh, Matthew would also like Jane Foster.
You got it, man. All right, well, I gotta write that down. So this is another variant. I love that.
This one's yeah, like what I was saying, like as far as like the all new, all different stuff, the era itself, the stories weren't like the best from Marvel. But
Yeah.
as far as like
All new, all different was really hit or miss because you also had
Mm.
stuff like Kamala Khan's miniseries,
which is incredible.
which is always
Like
incredible.
Kamala Khan's incredible. Jane Foster as Thor is incredible. I love Sam as Cap. You know who else was it? Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop's
Bishop's
Hawkeye.
so good.
That whole Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, probably one of the best. Like honestly, might be the best Marvel comic from the past decade.
I've heard that a lot too.
And that is big praise coming from me, if you know me, because I'm a a Marvel dude. Is he supposed to? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And he wanted Mighty Thor.
Yep.
So, all right. Up next we have the another variant.
These are a gimmick type of a gimmick variant that we'll be getting next few weeks. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor versus the Predator.
Don't be mistaken, he's on his book, but
yeah. So Marvel has a new Predator book coming out because they also published the Alien books that we show on the show occasionally.
when did that come out?
So yeah, now that we have Alien books, they're also doing Predator books. And to advertise the new Predator book upcoming, we'll get to see some of our favorite Marvel characters duking it out with the Predator.
We have one more character doing that.
This week.
This week. All right. So up next we have Carnage number 4. Carnage is separated from Cletus Cassidy and it's just going havoc.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and that's the purpose.
That's the entire premise of the book. I looked it up before the show.
Nice.
Anyway, so that I gotta read it, dude. I gotta read it because that actually sounds good. I think like a really great premise. Here's the variant cover, classic Carnage.
Yeah,
I kind of like that more than the normal cover.
I actually do like it more than the
Yeah.
cover too.
Also, this is celebrating 30 years of Carnage. If you didn't know.
Carnage has been around for the 90s. Oh my
90s.
god! Wow.
All right, so up next we have Ghost Rider number 4, which is celebrating 50 years of Ghost Rider.
Do you know why this Ghost Rider run is so good right now?
Because it's shoved.
Do you know why? Because it's Johnny
you know,
Blaze.
You know all the Ghost Riders are gonna be in one book soon.
Yeah, and I can't wait to care about one of them.
I
The
cannot
one,
wait to
only
care
one that
about-
has ever mattered.
I can't wait to care about all of them. Apparently, even Ghost Rider 2099 is gonna be in there. That's crazy.
That's pretty
This is
cool.
our scroll variant.
Oh, whoa! Actually, I actually like that scroll variant. Shoot me.
I don't. This is our other variant, which is really good. I like it.
You know, wait. You don't like this scroll variant, but isn't that your boy?
That is my boy.
That's your boy.
Like I like Johnny Blaze, but I like Robbie Reyes.
He's
Like,
just
I like
not.
both of them.
He's just not as good.
I like them both a lot.
Mm.
I love this cover.
Oh, the Peach Momoko cover.
Yep.
She's like one of the best artists that
She
Marvel does.
always is, dude.
Yeah, her.
So up next, probably my second most anticipated book of the week, right? Just straight up, or Marvel book. My most anticipated book was Dark Crisis.
the only
sorry.
yeah the
Dark Crisis is
this
great.
is the only Marvel book that I went on my way to read.
Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty number 2. If you guys have not picked this up, I cannot stress to you enough how much you should pick this up.
It's
I do
so
not
good.
care if you're an Iron Man fan or a Captain America fan. This book is phenomenal. It is so good.
As someone who is currently behind, I think we already have. Was Cap on Matthew's poll list?
I think, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're good for that, Matthew.
All right, so we also have the Predator variant,
That's sweet.
which is so cool to
It
see
makes
him.
me want to see. It's like, man, you know, Batman and Superman have fought Alien Predator. Like, let me get Cap
I was-
fighting the Predator.
Like, for real. How did Superman even fight a Predator? Dude? I'm pretty sure you just would have literally been
He
easy.
pretty much would.
Anyway, another Momoko variant.
It's so good.
2 this week, dude.
But yeah,
2.
as someone who's behind on the current Amazing Spider-Man run, the only one I can say, like, I'm reading that, and I'm reading both Captain America runs.
Yep.
And as much as I love Sam as Cap, love that book. I think it's a really good
I
book.
love Samus Cap so much,
But this
that's-
book is incredible.
It's so good, man. It's so incredible. I love that we're at least getting a Steve Rogers and a Sam Wilson book at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy they didn't do the thing where they try to lump him into one thing. It's also he's not a Nazi in this book. So, all right. So up next we have Black Panther. Which one was this? 7. Number 7. This one also. You like X-Men?
Oh, yeah.
This
this-
ties into X-Men.
Really?
It's not a part of Destiny of X, but this is very inclined into X-Men. Yeah, Black Panther sent a spy to spy on Krakoa in the last issue,
Uh-huh.
and then during what was it, X-Men Red number 4, Storm confronts him about it, and he's like, "Okay, well, I know Krakoa is like resurrecting people, you know, and I'm kind of not cool with that."
It's pretty good.
It's really great. It's really great stuff. Also, this variant cover.
I love the postcard variant covers. Turn it sideways.
So, like, we had one for Doctor Doom and Latveria for Fantastic Four at one point,
Yeah.
and now we have one for Wakanda, and it's beautiful.
They're beautiful. Like, I mean, just,
I'm not even collecting Black Panther,
Yeah.
but like, I might have to pick up this cover.
I like that they think that the tagline for Wakanda would be the vibranium capital of the world, as if
As if-
that's
I
the
was saying-
selling point.
as if vibranium is like a big thing. I'm pretty sure Home of the Black Panther would probably.
Yeah, like these are supposed to be postcards to get like tourists to come. Like I don't think saying like, "Yo, we got vibranium here." Like that's gonna get people to come. Yeah, probably Home of the Black Panther.
Yeah, Home of the Black Panther would probably. I mean, tourist attractions. You know.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Avengers Forever #7. In which case, there's like 6 Captain Americas in this book. Like Cap?
I do like Cap.
Well, here he is. This is another thing that I was talking about with the Pride variant. We have
Whoa,
a Pride variant.
that's incredible.
I can't believe Marvel's still celebrating Pride after Pride Month. I thought that they would just. I guess they just cancel all the books anyway.
They'd be like,
we're done. It's over.
what's that? You already printed the Avengers cover? I guess put it out.
Put Avengers Forever out there. So that's the second week in a row that we've had Avengers. So up next we have the finale to the first arc in Amazing Spider-Man.
And featuring that cover is your boy in the front, right?
My boy Tombstone, your least favorite character.
Yeah, he's a villain.
I love Tombstone. Okay, all right. I know I haven't really. Okay.
Okay.
I haven't really been speaking highly of this new Amazing Spider-Man run, right? But after seeing how the first arc is wrapped up, issue 1 was weird to me. I still think that it feels really weird and that feels very like grabby. I understand why, but I don't like it. Issue 2 is bland. I'm not gonna lie. Issues 3, 4, and 5 picked up the book immensely for me, and I really enjoyed these last 3 issues.
Tombstone effing rocks. How can you not like him?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Look at his sharp little teeth, dude.
I'm not a Tombstone guy.
Look at his sharp teeth,
This
guys.
is not a Tombstone
Also,
guy.
so like issues 3, 4, and 5 of ASM, I have really enjoyed.
I do need to read them. Oh, by the way, Matthew, I got you ASN #1. So officially, when next they come in and pick up your books, you will be all caught up on
There you go.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I have. It's gotten to the point where, because Zeb Wells is the writer of Beyond, which I love. While I talk, I'm going to show you off some of these variants, which are just amazing. They're so good. I love Zeb Wells' take on Peter Parker, and it feels like this whole first arc. This arc is going to wrap up in a way that you might not expect, and the way that it happens, there's this really nice scene. And it kind of made me realize where Zeb Wells was coming from with this past arc.
Okay.
So I'm actually looking forward to it now. You know, like issue 4 is really good. That's our Hellfire Gala variant. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's
Incredible.
such a great suit. It's a fantastic suit. But I've actually started to think this run's picking up a bit. And next issue is issue 600, which is a new jumping on point. Once again, only 5 issues after the first jumping on point because it's a new arc.
Yeah.
It's like Peter Parker is Did he take down Tombstone? Does Tombstone kill him? Probably not, but
it was quite the journey watching you. I think like this run started out like I think only issue 2 had come out when you started on the show.
Yeah,
and then
I covered issue 1.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. So this run started when you started the show,
whenever I got on here,
and then you were just like, "Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see." And then
Mary Jane is gone now.
Watching it progress as it goes on to now, like literally what Zeb Wells is writing. Oh, for like the next arc or something. And I was for that you talked about events that were teased for the next issue coming out.
I'm gonna say there's a whole Marvel. This isn't a spoiler because Marvel's been hyping this up. But for issue 600, Gwen Stacy's back to life again. That's not a spoiler because Marvel's been hyping it up in every single Spider-Man book.
Yeah.
But like in the ads,
you were telling me that, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about that. And you were like, Nah, I trust Zeb Wells.
I do. I trust Zeb Wells to give me a compelling story at least.
So to hear you go from like, this run is making me miserable to I trust Zeb Wells. That's
like I said, man. I still want Mary Jane and Peter back together, and I still want answers. But issue 600 is supposed to be a double-sized issue, and it really seems like I hope anyway that issue 600 is like the big reveal of what happened.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I gotta catch up.
Yeah,
but you have one more thing because like I do for DC and Indies, like to try and have a trade to show off, just to show people what we got in store.
Speaking of Zeb Wells, we have Volume 1 of Spider-Man Beyond. This is the first Spider-Man arc that I have fully completed in
single issue form.
Nothing but single issues. Yeah. Because normally I have a lot of trades for Spider-Man, but nothing with single issues. And I gotta say, man, Beyond is one of those books I just wasn't looking forward to. I remember telling Tyler, I was like, they're just doing Superior Spider-Man again.
Yeah, he's like Ben Riley's coming back, and
but then the book it's so fantastically written, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man, I like this art more than I like the art in the newest run.
More than John Romita Jr.
I really do.
Ooh.
I know it's a hot take, but I love this art more than John Romita Jr.'s. Like I feel like it just gets the essence of Spider-Man better. And look at that double spread.
Yeah.
I'd say if you like Ben Riley, you like Peter Parker, you want to know what's going on in this newest arc, you don't have to read it, But this is volume 1. I think there's 6 volumes beyond
Mm-hmm.
in total, and it's definitely worth a read. If you're a Ben Reilly fan, if you're a Peter Parker fan, if you're just a Spider-Man fan in general, it's a love letter to the character.
All
It
right.
really is. I love it.
Yeah, that's good. Good, strong. Always nice to end on Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
I mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't love Spider-Man for real?
Moving on to indies. Time for the indie segment. We have a lot of newcomers in the indies. I feel like every few weeks, new number 1 drops, and we get flooded with it. That's pretty much how it works for indies.
That's exactly what happened, dude. There are so many new number 1s.
So many number 1s. Start off with Aftershock number 1. There's something wrong with Patrick Todd.
That title is a hook, dude.
Yeah.
Also, the color purple is a hook too.
Yeah, it's a nice looking logo. I like the whole art here going on. Like, his brain, something's going on with him.
Something's wrong with him. If you didn't,
The art inside is very simplistic, but if you want a good hook, speaking of the title,
Jesus.
look at this first page.
Dude with a gun, man.
Yeah,
With a worm.
and that's a pretty good hook.
That's
But I
what's wrong
also
with Patrick Todd.
yeah, so we have a one pricier variant for that. This is $14.99, showing another closer look of that man depicted in the first page here, covered in what is either purple blood or like a dye pack.
I wonder if
Because there
that's
is
Patrick Todd.
money. That we can only assume that man is Patrick Todd,
He might not be Patrick Todd though.
but there might be something wrong with him.
For
Maybe
sure.
that's what's wrong with Patrick Todd, is that he's not
Maybe
actually
the
Patrick
thing that's
Todd.
wrong with Patrick Todd is that he's getting a gun pointed at him.
Yeah. Oh, that was first person. You think that we were looking through the eyes of Patrick Todd?
I think we are Patrick Todd, yeah.
I think there's a little Patrick Todd in all of us.
A little bit of Patrick Todd, of course.
Yeah, of course. Moving on again to another new number 1. We have 1313.
No, it's actually called Prometheus.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
You're right. Prometheus.
I had the same mistake.
You made the same mistake.
Yeah,
What?
it's Prometheus.
It is Prometheus. What do you think the significance of Prometheus?
Prometheus normally has something to do with space.
I just want to say Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Ah,
Ooh,
mind games.
Batman villain.
It's a
He's in Dark Crisis.
Prometheus. Yeah, he is. Prometheus is in Dark Crisis.
He kicks Nightwing one time. Anyway,
Moving on to another one, but this one's good because I love we love AWA Upshot here. So nice start to a brand new mini series from AWA Upshot. This is number 1 of 5, I believe. This is Absolution, and this is cover A, and I love this cover. For anyone who's a classic video game fan, this is an homage. This is a reference to the original Metal Gear on NES.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yep, it's so good. Like, I love this Metal Gear reference. It's got the font and everything. It's incredible. So good.
I thought it looked familiar.
Yeah, it's definitely like, I was like, oh, is that Blade Runner or is that Metal Gear? And I'm pretty sure it's Metal Gear or Blade Runner. Close enough to be either one, though. Then we have, here's our cover B for it with 2 options, play or die. And that's admittedly not as good as the Metal Gear cover.
It's also apparently a 1 of 5.
Yeah, I said that.
I did not hear that.
All AWA Upshots are, that's why they're great stories, because you commit to them and you're only committing for, four or 5 issues. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Like, that's all they ever do. So
It's like less than $50.
yeah, and then they do
$100.
and then if they have another story to tell, they'll just do another miniseries based on like that's a sequel to that. Like they have the hotel with 2 L's.
Looks like Zero Suit Samus.
It does actually.
Yeah.
It looks like Zeus' Samus. We have another number 1. We have Prodigy number 1, the Icarus Society. There's like several. We got several covers here from this one.
Just a lot of covers.
I love that's like the ultimate anime shot of like the mad
the
scientist
glasses?
with the glare. He's about to like push it up, and he's what's he scheming?
He's
What's going on behind those frames?
I don't know. Is it feathers?
Where? Oh, he's got monkey hands.
He's got monkey hands.
Dude's got monkey hands.
That's fur, man. That's crazy.
It's incredible. And then we have here our variant covers. A lot of animal motifs going on with this actually.
I have no clue what's going on with Prodigy.
Maybe the Prodigy is making chimeras, making half animal hybrids.
Maybe.
At least we got the tiger depicted in that one.
I'm not seeing any animals as good.
And then we have, oh boy, the sketch cover, the most exciting,
the best one.
the most exciting of all variant covers.
You want a white cover with no art on it? Sketch cover it is, baby.
Go to a convention, make the artist make it good.
It's true, man. Make that. Get one of your friends to draw the cover for you if you don't like those covers. That's fine.
Up next, we have another new number 1. We don't. This is actually chapter 9. The whole time I thought this was number 1.
No,
Basilisk. Wow. Okay, yeah. So Basilisk number 9. I genuinely thought this was number 1.
I have no.
We had
clue.
enough variants, but we were talking about this car
We
reminds
did.
me
We had
of
a lot of variants of this.
this car reminds me of the animated Atlantis movie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what she looks like to me.
She definitely does. Disney's
She's like-
Atlantis.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a
got
good
that
movie.
vibe.
Underrated.
The art in this is actually very good too. It's like super, like it's probably best just pull bassless. You got it, Ramel.
It's very watercolory.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. We'll show off all these variants that Ramel has snagged. So we have this one here, and we got some pricey boys coming up for Basilisk. We have, I believe, all of these are Basilisk. They are. So up first, it's the cover B, but with no words. Get those pesky words out of there. It's
Those pes-
$14.99.
Get those pesky words out of there. He said the thing.
I said the thing.
He's gonna say it
It
again.
was never intentionally a catchphrase, but I think you kind of made it one by acknowledging that I say it every time.
You do, bro. Show it is now.
I mean, that's just how it is now. So for $24.99, we have cover C. Get those pesky words out of cover A.
Exactly. And then we have cover D. Get those pesky words out of cover D because it's
Just kidding. There are no words.
it's
actually,
$24.99 or 125 variant. I have two of those.
Oh, they are. They're
crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, that
Wait,
one's
yeah.
eating something.
Yeah. So it's like you want the original art, or you want the one that's just getting those pesky words out of there.
Yeah, either way, there's no pesky words in there. This is what I'm excited for. That I still haven't got I have shit to read.
You didn't read it.
Oh,
You didn't
God,
read it.
I'm
It's number 2
ashamed
of the
myself.
closet, and you didn't read it.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna read after the show.
I can't believe you didn't read it.
I have a lot of books to read after the show.
What'd you think about number 1 of the closet?
Oh, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think the guy's just a real idiot.
That's it.
That's the only thing I'd say about the characters. I am interested to see how this is only gonna be 3 issues.
Yeah.
Because this is issue 2. Issue 1 didn't really feel like it was moving anywhere.
Mhm.
To me, like I had one. It's a horror comic.
Yeah.
If you guys can't tell by the this.
Yeah. Well,
But-
and by the fact that it's written by James Tynion.
Yeah.
Who only does horror besides that one time that he did Batman.
Batman could be horror.
Hmm.
Killer
Fear
Croc.
State.
Fear State.
That was him.
That was kind of horror.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anything with Scarecrow.
anything with Scarecrow's horror.
Gotcha, Ramel.
The Closet. Yeah, I need to read it. I've actually really been enjoying those series. That and 8 Billion G.
8 Billion Genies, man, that blew up.
That blew up. Yeah, no, we had it last week. We didn't get shown on a show because everybody took it out of our pools.
Sold out.
We literally got sold out like as soon as we got them in. I was very disappointed.
Up
because I wanted to
next.
sell it.
I'm pretty sure half the stack. Spoiler alert, we have a very minuscule lady segment this week, and I'm gonna blame this book because we have
Dang it!
Star Hinge number 1. The amount of variants for Star Hinge,
Ridiculous.
are ridiculous.
It is like comedically large.
It's like I don't need like this is so for book 1, the Dragon and the Boar, and this is a book 1 of 6. So another mini series you can hop on, and you're not committing for too long of the time, so which is nice.
No, but they get you with these variant covers, like this variant cover. Look at this. This is cover 8.
Cover 8.
I do not know
H.
which. That's
H.
H. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
These are not there.
I'm
The amount
not
of
kidding.
these are not in order. So here we have another cover. This one shows off. This character appears in a few of these covers. So this is kind of like what I
Cover
would
F.
assume. You did it.
I did the ABCs in my head.
You've been having trouble with the alphabet today.
I've had, dude, I'm dyslexic. I have trouble with the alphabet every day. It's a problem. It's
You
a
gotta stop
serious
being
issue.
relatable on the show, Lance.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's a problem. All right, up next we have cover 1, 2, D. Cover D, right? Look at that.
I
It's
feel
like
like the transformation of Katie is complete with making everyone on the show watch you do the alphabet in your head and what kind of thing.
I'm sorry, man.
That's a Katie original. It's Katie classic right there.
No, dude, I trademarked it beforehand. You guys don't see it.
Oh man,
It's gonna be really great. Whenever Katie comes back here and like me and her are on the show together for 2 weeks, so we have like a full Marvel, full DC, and then a full indie segment.
that would be nice. You got another variant?
Yeah, for like 2 weeks, and I'm out of here.
I believe we calculated it'd be 4 weeks.
Oh, will it?
I think we'll get 4 episodes of the trio.
Oh, solid. All right, so up next we have cover C, which is
The weirdest one.
I don't even.
I want someone.
It's kind of fire.
It's pretty sweet. It's incredible. I want someone to just, without reading the story, line up all the I said Stonehenge. It's Starhenge. All the Starhenge covers.
And like tell us what's going on.
Tell me what the plot of this book is. Only how you're not supposed to like judge a book by its cover.
Judge
You-
it by its cover.
Judge this book by its cover and tell me what you can come up with.
I'm
Here's
gonna
our
read this too,
here's our final Starhenge cover,
which just makes it even more confusing.
featuring the wise old man and some kind of techno-organic
I
scarecrow.
don't know, bro. I think it's a villain.
Techno-organic. He could just be wise. Might be evil, but he's
might-
wise.
He looks kind of evil.
I mean,
This also looks evil to me, though.
how many
Goldie.
like villains are evil though? How many villains are intelligent? I should say.
Oh, okay.
How many villains are evil?
How many villains are evil? What?
No, we're about to get deep.
Oh, dude. You ever heard of Black Manta? You know he killed a child? I'm not going to let that go. It's not happening. Every week I'm going to bring it up.
Black Man killed a child.
Black Manta killed a baby. Like an actual baby. You guys cannot forget about that. like you think you like Black Manta? Yeah, no, don't remember that he killed an infant. All right?
It did.
Okay? This man cannot be redeemed. He killed a straight up
This
infant.
is gonna be on the test.
This is write it down in your notes, man. This is
Up next, we have one of our licensed properties, Stranger Things. This is the summer
I'm not
special.
I'm watching this rest of the season tomorrow.
I'm not caught up either. And
I'm watching volume 2 of season 4 tomorrow.
are these two?
Nope, those are OCs.
I was gonna say, I think it's just I first saw Kyle, so I was like, oh, it's gonna be Hopper, and I looked at him like, oh, that's not Hopper.
They're
Neither of them
probably
are
dead.
Hopper.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read the book, but they probably died at the end of the
They
comic.
probably aren't making it out of this book alive, but
I don't know how canon the Stranger Things comics are.
they're probably canon. I
I
mean,
think they can. Like that's Starcourt Mall, you know. It could fit anywhere between seasons 2 and 3.
I love that mall. I love that set.
I'm not gonna I know people kind of trash on season 3. I don't know why.
I thought season 2 was good.
Because I think season 3 is probably the second best season of the show.
I like a lot of people think that Stranger Things is getting worse and worse as it goes on.
I do not see it.
I think it's great.
Season 4 is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the only season that kind of dipped in quality a little bit was season 2.
Here's our cover B for.
But even then, it's
Stranger
still
Things. Yeah, very true. I like Stranger Things a lot.
Stranger Things is consistently great.
It's
Anyway.
time for say it with me, Lance. It's the weekly,
It's our weekly
Spawn
Spawn.
segment. Woo! Look, Todd McFarlane.
Anyway.
I will take the time to show off. I love this cover.
That's a great cover. I thought that was cover A.
I did too. It,
Like,
like
I was going through putting that in people's pools. I was like, is that-
Spawn's probably the only one where if I was collecting Spawn, I wouldn't worry about getting cover A or B. I would definitely just pick whichever's
oh, it's
cooler.
actually only $3.
Yeah.
Well, they're pretty thin.
Yeah, images like that. That's like, oh, we got your mouth. That's one of their big selling points is that at least for Spawn, they never changed the price. It never went up when the other comics did. So they got the old comic price.
That's pretty impressive.
Moving on to another.
In this economy,
Whoa! Moving on to Twig number 3.
this time we do not have an Eldritch Horror in the background. Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, we don't have an Eldritch Horror for Twig, which now we just have like the. Well, I mean,
I think Twig killed it.
dude's got a lot of teeth though.
I think.
It's pretty. I feel like Twig
Is that
just-
cover? That's like cover A. Is
I don't think we have cover A.
No, because cover A is just Twig surrounded by bones.
Yeah,
That's why I said that he probably killed it.
yeah. That one got pulled.
And we got all of it got pulled. Twig is a pretty popular series. Look at that.
That's a Momoko variant. If I ever saw one.
I have no clue what's going on in it.
Yeah, that's
Twig looks crazy.
that's the one that draws all your X-Men covers you like. Actually, or is it the Scotty Young variant? Might be Scotty Young.
That's Scotty Young.
Well, that's written by Scotty Young. The whole
The
story.
whole book is written by Scotty Young.
You didn't know
crazy.
that?
No,
Gotta stop reading Twig.
I'm not reading Twig. Anyway,
3 issues in, you can read Twig.
I could read Twig, but I want to read the closet instead.
True.
Thanks, man. You like Power Rangers?
I love Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 21. Not a lot to talk about, unfortunately, because it is our only copy, and they're doing their thing. I am
I
so
have no
far
clue what's
behind.
going on. I'm so far behind. I am still. I finished the Lord Dakin stuff. I never caught up. Draken.
You can at least name the Rangers.
I can read the Rangers. Yeah. They're like pink, yellow, blue.
That's not. No, first of all, that's the White Ranger, not the Yellow Ranger.
Well, you know,
Do
pink. You got.
you remember the Rangers' names? At least these 3
Okay.
Rangers' names.
So I remember Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Tommy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was Tommy.
Mhm.
The Blue Ranger is Jake.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Shame. What is it?
Come on.
It's like 3 volumes of these guys.
Especially because like they changed the cast, but these 3 didn't change. So
It's
these
the worst part.
Yeah.
It's in May.
Nope.
Maya.
Nope.
Swiftly in.
Nope.
I give up.
Tommy, Billy, Kimberly.
Billy. Anyway, I would not have got Kimberly. I'm not
How do you
gonna-
know? She's the most famous Pink Ranger.
I say she's the coolest Pink Ranger.
Yeah.
She became a Ranger Slayer.
Up next, we have Dead Box number 3. Welcome to Lost Turkey. Strangers arrive in Lost Turkey for nefarious purposes. A local makes a questionable movie choice while babysitting his grandkids, such
You're-
as the synopsis.
That was
On the
crazy.
back,
No,
oh.
Tyler just read that entire.
I
he
had
made
that
it up.
planned.
He made it up. This is our variant.
Oh, I actually, I want to talk about how much I love this guy. Is like the ultimate protagonist. This is like, well, yeah, Ramel. He
Look at
already
his
saw
guns,
it.
dude.
Like this dude looks like he, I love how the two. It's like He goes from not being prepared for this at all to like, oh yeah, he's got this.
He went to his local Walmart.
This is like Ash at the start of Evil Dead and Ash in
Yeah.
Army of Darkness.
It's great. I love it. Oh, bro, the best segment of the day.
It's the best segment. It's a little. It's weak.
It's week this week, but
it's-
you know what? I'll take it considering how our ladies segment for the past 2 weeks in a row now. Or
Yep.
3 weeks in a row. 2 weeks ago, we didn't even have a ladies segment because
Yeah, we almost didn't have one again this time, but we do. We have 2 books with multiple variants to show off.
You know why
of
we
the
have it?
ladies?
because Dynamite never dies.
Because Dynamite never dies. That's pretty true
Oh,
and
no.
true. We have Vampirella there on the front. I love that Vampirella. She's a vampire naturally. She's already dead, but like Dynamite never dies. They always just take the vampire.
She's like Morbius, the living
and-
vampire.
Yeah, she's Morbius the living vampire. They always take her and they just like make her a zombie. So it's like she's already one half of the undead though, so you can't you're gonna zombify like
Vampirella, the living vampire.
Vampirella the living vampire.
Vampirella X Morbius.
Here is Dynamite loves their just like color correct the covers there,
It's like the neon colors, dude. It's literally color swap.
and then
But cool though.
my favorite, you're buying this book not for the words but for the art. So get those pesky words out of there and pick up cover C of Dynamite Never Dies. It's actually cover O because Dynamite has a million covers and we only got these 3. So now we get some cover O. Cover
I
O.
thought we got more. We got more than with the pools.
When it pulls.
It's true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
People claim them.
People really like these Dynamites.
The only other story that we have is again from Dynamite. It's a one shot. The Savage Tales for $4.99. We have
Red Sonja.
yeah, like depicted on these 3 covers are this is how we still get our ladies in the same. We have Red Sonja depicted on this one. That's cover A.
You know, I legitimately did not know who like Red Sonja was until I started doing the show, and now I can look at her and be like, oh, that's Red Sonja.
You see her everywhere.
I see her everywhere.
Well, yeah,
Everywhere I look, dude.
I see her face
I see
or
I
her
see a redhead walking down the street. I'm like, Red
Sonya. It's you.
Sonja.
This is Sonya, and what I thought was Vampirella, but it might be another Vampirella character.
It kind of looks like Vampirella.
It
I'm
does look
pretty
like
sure
Vampirella.
this is Vampirella.
The next variant is definitely Vampirella.
The Savage. These characters like these hot ladies take place in the same universe.
They cross over a lot, all the time. Actually,
That's crazy.
I actually one of the last times that Dynamite Never Dies, pull Savage Tales. Oh, we got you, Mill. One of the last times they did that, Ash was in it.
Ash from
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
There's covers of him like
What?
facing off of Vampirella. Yeah, it's because
Alright, man.
Dynamite had the rights for a while.
I wish I got the face off against Vampirella.
Not this week.
That's it.
Maybe next week.
We're done. That's it.
And that's gonna do it for this week, folks. Boy, that was a journey. We had a lot.
We had a lot to talk about today. We got it done in 57 minutes.
That was a good time on our part.
Yeah, I mean, that's because we literally got in here. We're like, we gotta get these DC books because it's Batman.
It's Batman.
Just
See-
so much Batman.
Yeah,
dude.
my segment like went quick because it was she's
Batman.
not only a vampire, she's an alien vampire.
She's
Is that
an
true,
alien
Jody?
Vampire?
Whoa,
Dude, thank God we have Jody on the show. I would not have known that.
I wouldn't know that either. But
Yeah.
now I'm fascinated.
Just remember, guys, Judgment Day is coming. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change forever, and Superman and the Justice League are dead.
You don't remind anyone about anything about Black Manta before we go?
He killed a baby.
He killed a baby.
Black Manta killed a baby, and get those pesky words out of here.
Yeah, and with that, we're going to be signing off. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love talking to you. We love hanging around and showing off all these cool books. And we will see you next week. All right.